Hello and welcome to a little retro unboxing. I'm Haru Ren. Today we're going old school. This is a review of Diamond Dragonoid Ultra. Now this was pretty interesting find for me because I found this for like 20 bucks on Amazon, which is a pretty good price for something like this. Now this is a Diamond version of the Dragonoid Ultra toy from Battle Planet, which is an updated toy to the original Ultra but with some detail alterations. The original Ultra was pretty hyped in its day but did not come out until later in the first season. However, we did get a look at it since it came translucent as part of a limited edition box along with Core Dragonoid. The Hyper toy came a lot later as a more updated, cooler look for collectors and players to enjoy the Ultra. While it was a lot shorter than the original, it still appealed to players and collectors, especially since Hyper Drago was very built up in the show, where Dan could finally evolve Drago in what was probably one of the best episodes of the reboot for me. Now, we managed to find this Diamond Dragonoid Ultra on Amazon for pretty cheap, and since I never got this because I could never find it where I live, I decided to buy it while the price was still good. The box really brings back some nostalgia to the first season. This was what Battle Planet packaging looked like. This product in particular got the Hyper Dragonoid art on the corner, and interestingly, the back has a very huge white sticker with Chinese written on it, which is a shame because it's covering up the prototype image and the closing level, which determines how difficult it is to close, which is not so difficult really. I can read some of it actually, it's nothing really that important. Just where it was made from, which is like Canton, China I think, which I assume is where the factory is, and some warnings saying if the toy breaks to recycle it, don't throw it in the trash because of the material used to make it can be hazardous if trashed. My guess is that Amazon got stock of the old factory inventory or something, so that's where this came from. But anyway, let's just get right into it. Okay, so opening this up, we get a red fist and blue shield and the best values they can be. A plus 250, plus 3, and a plus 650. You get the character card and the Hyper Evo card. And I'm just gonna come straight out with this. The toy looks absolutely amazing! I love the design of Dragonoid Ultra from Battle Planet, and I really miss how they used to do sort of updated molds to previously released toys without changing too much of their functionality. Even when you close Hyper Dragonoid, its ball form looks sort of identical to the regular Ultra version. The difference is that the wings and horn are completely manual and can spread out to make it look more cool. I really do wish, since we are in Legends with so much reprints, that they did the same for Armored Alliance Ultras that they have been re-releasing. Diamond Dragonoid Ultra is just brimming with detail, having a very long tail. The arms, wings, and horns are manual parts that you can open, and with the translucent clear diamond body throughout the toy, the top wings are clear apart from the yellow edges, the bottom wings have been changed from yellow to red, and the horn was changed from green to yellow-orange. Honestly, I prefer the yellow-orange horn the most because it suits the toy more better. Though, some things about this is that it carries over the same problem the original Ultra had in the closed ball form. The two pegs on its feet that still stick out of it, so practically encourages you to roll straight. With the translucent body, you can see the wedges and screws at the inside and even the magnet, and it seems like the magnet component is a little off from its plastic. One of the big problems that came from the original Dragonoid Ultra was that it flung cores away when it opened. In a competitive standpoint, with only a base power of 500 at an 800 to 14 hour power cap, it wasn't that great to have a Bakugan that could not hold onto its core. To this day, a lot of the old Dragonoid Ultra toys, no matter what faction it was, had this problem, and rolling it today, I still can't get it to even work right. Oh, now it works? This all changed with the updated toy Hyper Dragonoid Ultra, where supposedly the feature was fixed so that the toy would be able to hold on to cores more easily. Sometimes, depending on where the core lands, the horn is loosened enough, and when it opens, the horn will flick itself, which I find very cool. Rolling it a few times, I have a much more smoother experience having it hold onto cores, and the times I've been rolling it, I actually got it to keep its cores on its back. Oops, well that disproves my point. Going through the character cards though, this toy can still use the regular Dragonoid Ultra character card. A blue shield, red fits 505 vanilla. Back in the day, this was pretty decent with it being able to hit 1150 at best, even though it struggled against Bakugan like Pyrus Nobilius Ultra, Aurelus Hydronoid Ultra, and Darkus Hydrus Ultra. It was still able to match against Bakugan like Nilius Ultra and Aquos Pyravian Ultra. The Evo card for a 2 cost becomes at 808, which isn't terrible, though one thing I wonder is that because this is a Diamond, why not include a Diamond Ultra Evo in this instead of the Hyper Evo? Would make finding this a lot more rewarding, especially considering the Hyper and the Diamond Evo are the same set, Bakugan Resurgence. But overall, I think I'm gonna give this Diamond Hyper Dragonoid Ultra a solid 9 out of 10. This is definitely a great looking Bakugan. Its details and color schemes look amazing, and it's a very good collector's item to have or a good addition to whatever deck you play. I definitely prefer this over the original Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. The Diamond toy just looks amazing to me. It just suits it a lot more better. But for me, it definitely brought back some great early memories of this reboot, and being able to find this toy at all and add it to my shelf is amazing. Oh, and there is a Diamond version of the regular Dragonoid Ultra toy that comes in the starter pack, and I know where to get that, so subscribe to the channel and comment down below if you're interested in me talking about that, or let me know what you think of Diamond Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. But this is an amazing toy. Support BakuTalk by pressing the thumbs up. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!